guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today we're going to do a sit down, chit chat, get ready with me style of video. I have some new goodies that I cannot wait to try out for you guys. Some of these things you've seen me maybe just use once on camera. Some of these things just arrived the other day. Mostly the things in this basket here are indie high-end makeup, but there's a couple drugstore goodies as well. I'm excited. You guys know I love testing out new makeup, and if it is your first time here on my channel, I want to welcome all of you and say hello. My name is Steff, and this is what I love to do: try new makeup reviews. This is the primary content here on my channel. I do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup ranking videos, which I'm actually going to film my January faves and fails video right after this, so we gotta get this face ready. If that sounds great to you and you want to see my videos on pretty much a daily basis, because I upload quite a bit, do me a favor and click on the subscribe button and hit the bell next to it. That way you'll be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you're a fan of get ready with me style of videos, maybe you are going to be getting yourself ready right along with me, give this video a thumbs up before you go. As usual guys, everything that I'm using will be linked and listed in the description box, and some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much, so much, because every little bit comes back to me to help me fund this channel. Let's get started. Let's put some makeup on. If you guys want to see how the look is going to turn out, keep on watching. Okay, so I have a couple things that DRMTLGY, the skincare brand, sent to me. I am an affiliate with them, so I get a lot of PR. I need to tell them to cut back, slow down on the amount of PR that they sent me. But these two items are definitely things that I can use in get ready with me style of videos. They sent me their new #1 primer. This is a skincare meets makeup pore blurring face primer. I cannot wait to try this out. They also sent me their new day cream. This has SPF 40. It has it's a mineral sunscreen, so it has zinc oxide. It says it's water and sweat resistant for up to 80 minutes. Yeah, let's try this out. I don't have any sunscreen right now on my face, and it's been a while since I applied my moisturizer, so we're gonna go in with both of these DRMTLGY goodies today. I think I have a discount code. I think I have one. If I do, it'll be in the description box along with my affiliate link, because there's a lot from this brand. I should do like a reel, Instagram reel or YouTube short, like my top 5 products from this brand, because I use this brand every single day just because they send me so much to try out, and I've really developed a lot of favorites. So if you've never tried DRMTLGY, they're actually a really good skincare brand. Okay, so this is what the SPF moisturizer looks like. I like that it has this airtight little pump on here. Let's see. I don't know if... is it coming out? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so I'm not going to get too much. This actually looks like a lot. There's no scent to it either. Oh, this feels good. Feels hydrating. I've been doing some chores this morning. It is Sunday when I'm filming this video. I didn't film anything on Saturday. I kind of just took the day off. Didn't really post much on Instagram either. I had a lot of work at home that I needed to get caught up on, and I went to go get my nails done, a pedicure, and that takes a while. Went to go visit my mom, so I didn't have time to do anything, and it was actually nice. It was nice to just be home early and just relax and watch TV and do some crossword and just not have to worry about having to do some type of work. This feels really good. This feels really hydrating. I don't see that it's leaving a white cast. Oh, this feels so nice. Let me just pull my hair back a little bit. I used my Shark FlexStyle to get my blowout for today. I've been loving that blow dryer still. I have a review on that as well, but it's been a really welcome addition into my stash. Shark FlexStyle. Here is the #1 primer. So it's going to be pore blurring. I love that because I have larger pores into here. Protects skin from environmental stressors while instantly blurring appearance of pores. Okay, and it says to apply a pea-sized amount after skincare, gently massage. Okay, let's give it a good shake. It does come sealed. Oh, okay, it's like a little, no scent either, kind of like a little silicone, yeah, silicone-based primer. That's the texture of it. That's usually the texture of pore blurring primers. Just really gonna focus this on the T-zone and like right in here. The cheeks, the chin. Now I do have the new Kosas, I guess it's their version of Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter that we're going to try out today. I'm also going to be using the new Makeup by Mario foundation. I haven't used that in a while since I came back from my Vegas trip. I think I only used it like once since then. So I wanted to pull that out. All this week seems to have been dedicated to the new KVD Good Apple Serum Foundation, which I hope you found those 2 videos that I made on them helpful. Okay, this feels nice. It feels nice on top of the moisturizer, and yeah, cute packaging, easy to squeeze out. I'm gonna let this sit for a second just because I went in with a moisturizer and primer, and then I'll come back and we're gonna start doing the foundation, and maybe we'll do this Glow IV first. We'll see. Let me let this sit and I'll be right back. All right, so here is the Kosas Glow IV Vitamin Infused Skin Enhancer. There are several different shades that launched on the Sephora site this past week. The shade I got is Illuminate, and this is a sheer light medium champagne. It says it's infused with glutathione, vitamin D, and vitamin K. Glow all over or wherever you feel it. Use alone, mix, or layer with foundation. So I like that it comes in a little squeezy tube with a pump. Let's swatch it on the back of my hand first. So there it is. I wanted something that was going to, yeah, give me a bit of a bronzy glow. Do I want to mix this with the foundation, or do I want to, I guess I could mix it with the foundation. The foundation, again, is the one from Makeup by Mario. I have shade 2N in this one. I guess I'll mix them in together. We'll see what happens there. I did about 1.5 pumps of the foundation, and I did a small little pump of the Kosas. I'm just going to use the tip of this Rare Beauty liner. I'm just mixing them up on the back of my hand. This seems like a good product if you have a foundation that's maybe too light, or maybe it's too matte and you just want to, you know, add a little bit of glow. I mean, we'll see. I don't know. This is the first time I'm trying it. I'm going to use my IT Cosmetics Love is a Foundation brush to start applying. Let me know if you picked this product up. What has your experience been? I can totally see this over bare skin. Like once you've applied your sunscreen and stuff, then apply this on top and go to the beach and just enjoy the day, or, you know, go do errands, not have to worry about, you know, building up coverage or anything like that. Because to me, I feel like this product, and I purposely got like a darker shade so it could be kind of just like an overall bronzy glow to the complexion, and not really to cover anything, just to make everything glow, you know? Just make it look like I'm sun-kissed. I've been at the beach all week, which, speaking of beach, I am so excited. I am so excited because last weekend, actually a week from today, we booked our summer vacation. Originally, our plans were to go to Costa Rica, but you guys remember when I went to Vegas, we flew Southwest, and that was a big fiasco, obviously, because that was during the time that they had like their meltdown or whatnot. We ended up getting a good portion of that trip refunded. So between them giving us vouchers, points, cash back, we had enough to cover our next flight to wherever we were going to want to go. Obviously, it was going to be wherever Southwest was flying, because we were going to use some points and vouchers from them and stuff. But decided to go to Turks and Caicos. That is somewhere that's been a bucket list item for me, and I can't believe that we're finally going. I'm so excited. All right, so I'm just gonna get my damp beauty sponge, and whatever I have left, I'm just gonna press over everything. Let me know if you guys have been to the Turks. What do you think? What was your experience like? We rented a condo. We usually do condos, or we do all-inclusive resorts and stuff. I was just reading up on a lot of different things, and it said, you know, you could go either way, but if you're in an all-inclusive, like, you're probably not gonna want to leave the resort, and we do want to leave the resort. So we decided a condo would probably be the best way, and we'll rent a car, which they drive on the opposite side of the road. So that's gonna be interesting. But that was one of the main recommendations that I read. Like, if you're gonna go over there, you're gonna definitely need to rent a car, because it's not necessarily, I mean, yes, you can walk to some places, but to see the whole island, which is like 37 miles long and 5 miles wide, you're not gonna be able to walk that. Like, you're gonna need a car, and taxis are really expensive. They charge by person. So every time my friend and I would want to go somewhere, it would be $40 each way, versus renting a car with insurance comes to like $40 a day. So yeah, that was very easy. So that's something that we're gonna definitely do, get that reserved before we go. We're not going until June, but we always like to book our stuff, you know, especially by March, because then prices just tend to keep going up from there. So we were really lucky, really fortunate that you know, Southwest, they took care of us. They took care of our mess, the mess that was made back in December, and now we're able to go somewhere where we've been kind of putting off just because it's very expensive to go there. And so this is just making it that much more affordable. So yeah, that's why we decided to change. Loving the glow that I'm getting. The Mario foundation typically gives a glow on its own, but I feel like there's a little bit of a hint of a bronzy glow, and it's definitely from this Kosas Glow IV. So I'm liking that a lot. For concealer, I'm going to go in with this one from Pacifica. This is their DreamLit Glow Concealer, and I have the shade, I had two shades actually. I bought shade 11 and shade 9, and the one I'm going to go in with is shade 9. I hope this isn't going to be too dark. No, I think it'll be fine. Just going to do concealer like right in this area. So that's been really exciting all week. I've just, you know, kind of been looking at pictures, figuring out, okay, you know, what do we want to do? I'm not big on like snorkeling and stuff. I mean, this is gonna sound terrible, but I feel like if you've seen one fish, you've seen them all. I like going on like the catamaran. I like just waiting there in the water with the float on, or just like standing in the water, you know, if it's not deep. I'm not big on snorkeling. I've never been scuba diving. That doesn't really interest me. I like going for the relaxation. I like going for the white sand, the beautiful water, just the ambiance, and really just to rest and to relax. So next I'm going to go in with another Makeup by Mario product that I haven't used in a while. This came out last year, and this is his Soft Sculpt. Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. So it's basically like a cream bronzer, like a glowy cream bronzer. I'm going to use my BK 110. So that is what I will be looking forward to in June. We're going to be gone like at least, I think we're going to be gone 10 days or something. It's going to be a little bit of a longer trip than we usually do. We usually do exactly a week, and I think this is like 10 days. So I really wanted to make it worth it. And yeah, that's what's been on my mind. Vacation this week, as the weather has really taken a turn, or took a turn at the beginning of the week. Oh my goodness, I wasn't expecting all of that cold blast. We didn't get it too bad down here in South Texas. We never got below freezing. I mean, we were close to it. A couple of the days were just, you know, that ugly drizzle rain, like where you just don't want to do anything. And that's actually the days that I got sick. I was just sick from my stomach. So I was actually home 2 days from work last week. Just, you know, not feeling the greatest, like just needing to be sick in my own home. You know what I mean? I don't know what was up with my stomach, but then I started seeing about all these people that were losing power, and like the trees. I don't necessarily think it was like the grid here in Texas, the electric grid. I think it was the trees that were so filled with ice, and they just came crashing down on top of the power lines, and that caused the power outages. I mean, I don't know, and probably in some cases, yes, it was the grid, but I just saw so many videos of these trees just falling down, you know? There were even reports that some trees were exploding in the forest because they were just so filled with ice, and then the sap and everything that's inside them just made the trees explode. I don't know, I hadn't heard or seen anything like that before. 2 years ago, we got it really bad, a really bad winter storm that just, you know, it even hit us really bad to where, you know, there were widespread power outages, and that was because the grid failed. I mean, we're not used to that cold weather, you know, here in Texas, especially down here in South Texas. So thank God during that time, it was like exactly 2 years ago, I lost power for 12 hours. I think my mom lost power for 24 hours. But I had friends in the town that I work at, because I work 20 minutes away from where I live. They were out of power for like 4 days. In that cold, I mean, and that was when it was cold. It was below freezing. That's terrible. And we just, again, we're not used to that down here. We're used to 100-degree weather. You know, we can tackle that, but anything else, and wow, it's really gonna affect us. So I'm hoping and praying that all of you that have been affected by these storms are safe, have power, have your loved ones, your pets, have everybody close to you, and if there's any damage, I hope and pray that you all are able to resolve that, get that fixed as soon as possible, because I know what it's like to be in those difficult situations. You know, it's not fun. It's not fun when your house is damaged, you know, your car gets damaged. These are the things that we depend on for survival. So praying for all of you guys impacted by these storms. All right, I'm definitely glowy, and I love that. Absolutely love it. Next, we're going to go in with the new Pillow Talk blush wands from Charlotte Tilbury. This is going to be a matte finish, and I picked up all 4 shades. I've done a YouTube short and an Instagram reel. I even did like a little mini wear test with it. We're going to use the shade Pillow Talk today, just because I'm going to be using the Pillow Talk highlighter. And that's what it looks like. It has a little dabber on it as well. These dry really fast, so you want to work fast. I'm going to use my BK 109. I know when I swatched these out on my arm, I went to start like blending them out so I could show how they look both ways, and it was hard to blend some of them out because they had just dried so quickly. And I wanted to use Pillow Talk because I'm going to be using her new Pillow Talk highlighter, powder highlighter. Not going to use the Pillow Talk lipstick. I'm going to use one from Unearthly Cosmetics, but you know, I kind of wanted to keep the cheeks the same. I feel like of all the shades that I picked up, this is the lightest shade. This has been the only shade that where you can see I'm building it up, and it's not getting too deep. And that's fine, because that's what Pillow Talk is, the shade. Pillow Talk is a very light, neutral pink. And I think the blush is exactly lives up to its name. All right, now I don't have a new setting spray, so I'm just going to use the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray before I go in with any powder products. Now for setting powder, I'm going to go in with the reformulated Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. And normally I don't like to use this under my eyes, but it's the only one I have up here. So I'm just going to use this in my T-zone and to set the under eye concealer. All right, now let's go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk highlighter. It's not just called Pillow Talk. It has like a long name, Glow Glide Face Architect highlighter, but it is the shade Pillow Talk. I had to get that one. I got two of these. I got Moonlit and then I got Pillow Talk. And these are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But they are also very expensive. You don't need to spend $48 on a highlighter. I mean, you don't. You can. I mean, if you want to, great. If you're a fan of Charlotte, of course, you're going to get one or all of them. But, you know, for me, I got two just because I have this channel and I wanted to try them out. But if I didn't have this channel, I probably would have maybe just gotten one or none. Okay guys, the base products are on. I'm going to pop off camera, do my eyebrows, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to play with the Valentine's Day palette from Unearthly Cosmetics. Okay guys, brows are on. I ended up using the Rare Beauty powder and the ABH Brow Pen. Now I think I mentioned I was going to use an Unearthly Cosmetics liquid lipstick for the lippy today, but I forgot I picked up the new ones from LYS. I picked up two of their new moisture matte lipsticks. So let's apply one of them today. I got shades Joyful and Sincere. So have a feeling Sincere is gonna go more with the look. Joyful seems to be more of like an orangey coral shade. But let's open these up. I want to say they also released some new lip liners as well. I love that they keep the triangular packaging going through like the entire brand. I think that is so cool. So one side is like a matte and then the other side is like a mirrored finish. And that's what it looks like. Ooh, I like that it's nice and skinny. I think these are going to be refillable as well. I think you can pop this off and then buy the refill. So the shade I'm going to go in first is Joyful. Let's swatch it on the back. Yeah. Let's see. That feels really creamy. I like that it's skinny because it's easy to maneuver. It also helps to like kind of outline the lip if you don't have a lip liner. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so here is the shade Joyful. The official name on these is Speak Love Moisture Matte Lipstick. Now, I did already prime my eyelids with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. So before I open this palette up, in case some of you have not seen the Valentine's Day mystery box that Unearthly Cosmetics has, because it is on pre-order right now, this is going to be a spoiler alert. Now, I have already done a reveal, mystery box reveal unboxing. I've done a video where I created a couple looks with this palette, but in case it is your first time watching something related to this and you ordered it and you want to be surprised, maybe tune out at this point because I'm about to open this and start creating a look with it. I want to work with a couple shades that I didn't get to work with in last time's video. So I think I'm going to go in with this shade first. This shade is called Corset. And I'm taking Corset on a BK 212. How many of you guys bought the re-released Warms My Blood and the Weirdos palette from Unearthly Cosmetics? Those went fast, and I think they're available. I think they're now available for pre-order again, but I like that they brought them back. I have a feeling those might be permanents in the collection. I'm hoping, because Warms My Blood is a beautiful, beautiful palette. I definitely recommend if you haven't bought that one. They did have to change the cover art only because I don't know how far their licensing rights to use that particular cover art went. It had something to do with the cover art, which is why they had to redo it. Just because on Warms My Blood, it is that picture of Aaliyah as what is it? What was her character? Was it Evil Queen? Or I don't exactly remember. But I mean, the artwork was phenomenal. But yeah, I mean, they don't want to be getting lawsuits or anything like that. So I think they only had a specific amount of time or something like that to use the particular artwork or the image before legal action could have taken place. I think, I'm not entirely sure. I think that's just what I remember reading. And so, yeah, the artwork is totally different, but I'm assuming what's inside, and that's really, you know, it's really what you want. You want the product inside. That should be the same great quality. Now, I know some of you had expressed issues with the Weirdos palette. I have the Weirdos palette. I have videos over both of those palettes. I was sent Weirdos in PR. I didn't have any issues with it. I bought Warms My Blood myself. Between the two, Warms My Blood is my absolute favorite. That actually made like my top 10 palettes of 2022 list. It's just such a beautiful palette. So I don't know. I know some of you mentioned like some of the shades had hard pan or whatnot. I would just reach out to the brand, send them some pics, let them know, hey, this is what's going on, and hopefully they can resolve whatever issues you had. But I know on my end, I haven't experienced that with any of my Unearthly palettes, even when they were alien cosmetics. Like I never experienced anything like that. But I know what happens. Like, I mean, no brand is immune from, you know, a bad batch or anything like that. Now I'm going to go in with this shade over here called Bustier. And I'm taking that shade on a BK211. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one's called Radiant. I'm taking Radiant on a damp Morphe M124. I'm going to focus that on the inner portion, and then I'm going to try and do another shade in the center. Now I'm going to go in with Captivating, and that's what I'm going to use right in the center. Same brush, I did spray it again. Loving the way that looks. I'm going to touch up that dark brown shade called Bustier, just to blend everything a little bit better. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with this shade right here. This one is called Sensual. And I'm using my Refer 26. I'm going to add a little bit of Bustier down here as well, just to like this outer portion. On a damp Refer 03, I'm going back in with Radiant, which is what I have right here on the inner corner. I'm just dragging it down. Okay, so the look is almost done. I do have two new Wet n Wild products that I want to try out in today's video. They are both from the Breakup Proof line. One of them is their new Breakup Proof. This is their Skinny Waterproof Liquid Liner. You guys know how I feel about the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Liquid Liner. I am always using it. This one is the same thing, except it just has a really tiny tip to it. So let me use this to just tight line. These eyeliners stay put. I wish they would come out with a couple more shades, like a dark brown would be nice. Okay, so that was really, really easy to do. I like it. All right, now the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof waterproof mascara. I tend to not go for waterproof mascara. It's just not my thing. I don't like removing it, but I know some of you can only use waterproof mascara, so I'm taking one for the team because I don't like to use waterproof, but I wanted to try it out just because I'm a big fan of the Breakup Proof line, and I thought this could be really good. Wet n Wild doesn't make some of my favorite mascaras at the drugstore. I like the one from the Care Bears collection. I think that one's really good. The one they included in the Saved by the Bell collection was good too. And that's about it. All right, I'm gonna pop off camera do the other eye, and I'll probably throw something on the lower waterline, and I'll be right back and we'll try on the last LYS lipstick. Okay guys, so here is the completed look. I did change lipsticks. This shade is called Sincere, and I feel this is definitely the most neutral of the two. The first one was a little bit more peachy, more coral looking, and then this one of course is more of like a neutral pink. The formula feels really comfortable. I don't know that it feels like it's going to be super long wearing. This is more of a moisture matte lipstick is what they're calling it, but I do think the packaging of it is stunning. It's perfect. It definitely goes with the brand. To finish up this eye look, I added Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil to the lower waterline. That one is in the shade Alkaline. As far as the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Waterproof Mascara, I mean, I think it went on pretty good. This seems to be a fast drying formula, so it's not a very liquidy formula. It's not a very wet formula. So if you make a mistake, kind of just flick it away as soon as you can. The eyeliner is perfect. I love it. I love that it's a thinner tip for when I do just kind of tight lining, which I do tight lining a lot, especially when I wear falsies and stuff. I don't always do a dramatic wing, so having a small tipped eyeliner like that is perfect, and it is a brush tip, not a felt tip. Some of the other stuff I tried out, let's talk about DRMTLGY, the stuff I used at the very beginning of the video. I love this brand. There are a lot of things that I love from this brand. This one is their new day cream. It does have SPF 40 in it. I love the packaging of it. It's that little airtight component, so definitely will be using this in the coming weeks and days. And their #1 primer, this is a pore blurring primer. Loved it. I thought the makeup went on top of this perfectly. It is that little silicone feeling type of a primer, but I think it did a great job with the Makeup by Mario foundation, which again, I have shade 2N in case you are interested in that. I also have a review over that in case you're wondering. This new one from Kosas, the Glow IV Vitamin Infused Skin Enhancer. I think this is going to be great for the summer. This is definitely something that I can see myself wearing on top of my sunscreen without any other makeup. This might be going with me to Turks and Caicos too, so it's getting me in that vacation beach spirit. I am so ready. The Pillow Talk Blush Wands, matte blush wands from Charlotte Tilbury. I've been loving these. I've been wearing these all week. I've been trying out all of the shades. There's only one shade, and I don't think I have it up here. It's the darkest shade, the more reddish of the shades that I haven't used yet, but I've used Pillow Talk, which is this one. I've used Peach Pop, and I've used Pink Pop, I think is the other one. I forget what the red, it could be Red Pop, but I don't think that's what it's called, but that's the only one I haven't used, but rest assured I will use that this week. These do get me a full workday's wear. I don't touch up my blush. I don't take my blush with me to touch up, and these have performed really well. They're very easy to work with. I like them, and this is, if you can believe, my very first Charlotte Tilbury blush purchase. I know, who am I? What else did I use that was new? I think that's about it. You guys have already seen me use this Too Faced powder. I use it, and I say it's kind of new because it just launched at Ulta, so I know a lot of you were thinking it's new. This actually came out a few months ago. It dropped first like at Sephora and certain other retailers. Like, I'm still loving the Charlotte Tilbury Glow Glide Face Architect Highlighter. The shade I'm wearing in today's video is Pillow Talk, just like the shade of the blush. I think they're beautiful. Are they worth $48? I'm gonna have to let you decide on that, but I have been using them and I have been loving them. That's about it, guys. I think I covered everything. I'm looking around to make sure I didn't miss anything, but overall, I'm very happy with this face of makeup. This could easily be your Valentine's Day date night makeup look. Maybe this is the look you're gonna wear to work. Maybe this is just an everyday look for you. Whatever it is, sound off in the comments down below. Let me know what some of your favorite products were from today's Get Ready With Me. Have you picked any of this stuff up? Oh, the Pacifica concealer. You guys have seen me use that a couple times already, but you know, it's doing well. It's doing well with the primer foundation combo. So yay for that. But let me know your thoughts. Sound off in the comments down below. Let me know what your favorites or misses were from today's little Get Ready With Me. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink your water. Cheers. I'll see y'all very soon. Bye.